So here we have Mr. Eyal Mor, the CEO of Manna, and have developed by Rivulis, which is an Irrigation Intelligence Leader and a global hothouse of headless innovation. So we all warmly welcome you to Agriculture World and Krishi Jagran.
Thank you for having me.
So Rivulis is a great name in the drip irrigation technology. In the last years, we think you worked with nearly 50,000 farmers. Is it true?
Manna currently has 1,000 registered users. Rivulis is indeed has worked with 15,000 growers. Manna is just started its operation in 2019. The official launch was on Q3 19, and we are very proud to say that we have already 1,000 users in our system.
After having worked in the Indian conditions, how do you analyze the current problems looming with the agrarian sector?
Okay, well, my perspective is very limited to the areas where our system deals with, which is irrigation, recommendation, and crop monitoring. Okay, when we go to the grower, the Indian grower, we feel like kind of a thirst to innovation, to technology, to let someone advise him how to irrigate, when and how much. And we, based on our experiments and our data, shows that by using our tools, we improve the water use efficiency, meaning more plant for the specific amount of water, more yield for a specific amount of water significantly. And so my impression is that there is a very need to use some more sophisticated tools, of course using the mobile phone, and we have a very, very big potential here.
So at the same time, is this an issue? Shortage and wastage of water?
First of all, I come from Israel, where we were born with this issue of no water. Okay, well, every drop counts. Our system shows, as I mentioned, the improved water use efficiency. What is water use efficiency? Is either to get more yield on the same amount of water, or the same amount of yield with less water. So this, of course, answers this issue of water shortage.
Another issue is how much to irrigate. How much water should be irrigated so that the farmers should know that proper water amount.
Exactly. And here is something that we adjusted our system in order to meet the requirements of the Indian farmer. Our system provides the recommendation on a weekly basis by millimeters. Okay, it says you have to irrigate, let's say 25 millimeters this week. The grower doesn't care about millimeters, just wants to know how long should I open the valve. Okay, so we translated the millimeter into times by adding the irrigation rate into the system, defaulted based on your irrigation system. If it's drip, because our current company is a drip irrigation, we know all the rates, so we have the designs of all the systems, but the system doesn't work only for a drip irrigation system, also for other systems. So based on the rate, we provide the recommendation by time as requested by the Indian grower.
What led you to think you have to go a step forward by introducing an app-based solution for drip irrigation?
Okay, so our solution, first what we had to do is, because the growers do not have web access, no laptops, or we had to incorporate some of the functionality that used to be in our web system to the mobile app. Okay, we transformed it. Second, we believe weather is a big issue. Okay, we provide weather on a 5 on 5 kilometers grid. Sometimes it's not enough for small plots, and now we have the ability to connect to local weather stations, which are trusted by the grower, so we can connect and get the data, the current actual data from the weather station. And thirdly, we had to translate our mobile app. We already did it for Hindi and Marathi, and we are going to translate to other local languages as well.
So what does the app suggest?
The app tells you how how long should you open the valve for a specific week based on your crop, the dates of when you the plant seeding or planting date, based on your soil type, based on the weather, based on the salinity level of the soil, based on the organic matter, based on the efficiency of the irrigation system. Many other parameters are considered into a single actionable recommendation. How long should I open the valve?
So your app is providing even a single all the information is providing.
All the information are considered,
Yeah.
okay, and of course automatically.
So how much a farmer has to spend on this app yearly?
What we did the first year, it was bundled with Rivulis drip irrigation tape. Okay, for every buy of the tape, the grower received the first year of subscription of Manna subscription included in the deal. From starting from next subscription year, it will be 1,500 Indian rupees per hectare per year.
Quite reasonable. What does Manna Irrigation Intelligence provide?
Well, it provides irrigation recommendation, and I have to emphasize here, we are the only solution that does not require any sensor in the field. Not soil sensor, no plant sensor, no hardware, no equipment, nothing. Software only solution, sensorless. Okay? And this is something very attractive for the user because it doesn't have to bother about purchasing, giving power, communication, maintenance, repair, and so on. No hardware. Okay? So we provide irrigation recommendation. We provide also crop monitoring. We detect three parameters: plant, vegetation level, which is the level of the density of the biomass. We show plant wetness and also chlorophyll. By combining those three elements, we flag automatically on the image of the field. We flag areas of inconsistency where you see there is a problematic area because you see maybe a dry area surrounded by a wet area. Okay, so we flag it and give the potential reasons for this inconsistency, and the grower can either verify or provide his own reason.
How many languages is this app?
Currently, we have 8 languages around the world. In India, in India, it's provided in English, Hindi, and Marathi. As I mentioned, I think the local language of Gujarati is the next one to be translated.
Is that targeting farmers other than the areas where Rivulis is working?
Yes, definitely. We are now looking at cooperating with the government on some government projects. We are going to look for other channels other than Rivulis, because our solution, as I mentioned, is not limited to drip irrigation. It also works with flood irrigation. Any pressurized irrigation system would work with Manna.
How do you think you would be successful because of the small holder farmers in India?
Well, I think our go-to-market makes sense because we start by penetrating through Rivulis, our parent company, obviously. But this is only the penetration. We seek to go to large scale by projects, state governments, additional channels that provide input to the growers like seeds, like fertilizers, and so on. And at the end, I believe our vision is that every Indian farmer will have this app that will guide him through the irrigation decisions and provide him some intelligence about what's going on the field.
Any idea of collaboration with the state or central government specifically?
That's exactly that. This is one of my targets. One of the
So
targets
this
of my visit here
Oh,
is to form multiple ways of collaboration with the state government and the federal government as well. Yes.
so we are very excited to hear from you. I'm really sure that this app will help in doubling farmers' income.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.